Barbara in St. Paul, Minnesota. Hey, Barbara, what's up?
Oh, good morning, Mr. Hartman. How are you?
I am great, but I'll get better. How about you, Barbara?
You know what? I'm very perturbed.
Okay.
I'm perturbed at Caucasian America, period. Outside my house, I fly the American flag. Inside my house, I have a flag from a dead veteran. My sisters have flags from dead veterans. I want some right-winger, I don't care who it is, to call into your telephone there and tell me, for a race of people that have fought for this country, we helped build this country, we have died for this country. What has the African-American race ever done to Caucasian America for them to hate us as much as we do? They demean the president. They demean his wife. How do you think his children feel to hear them talk about their father like white America does? I could give less than a flying Christmas tree about Fox Radio. I used to watch MSNBC. I don't watch them anymore. Someone please tell me, what can we do to stop this ignorance? Those two dudes in that car, if they want to fight so bad, America will give you a gun, they will give you bullets, they will give you a uniform, and they will fly you to anywhere that you want to fight.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I have a feeling from the way those guys were talking that they're both vets. I mean, it's
they were veterans.
Just based on that's just a guess, but based on the way that they were talking, they were using some military language. Of course, a lot of paramilitary guys are wannabe vets, and so they use that kind of language. But Barbara,
you can get a book and read up on this here stuff. My brother fought in Vietnam, and he came back from Vietnam, and he is so mad at this country that he dealt bullets. It bugs me. It just literally bothers me.
Yeah.
What in the heck can we do? Stop race. It's not racism. It's plain, unadulteratedly bigotry. Purely bigotry. Period.
Well, it's actually the dictionary definition of racism, which is bigotry that is put into action in a way that harms another person. And in answer to your question, Barbara, I'm guessing it wasn't an entirely rhetorical question. What have African Americans done to cause Caucasians to respond this way, so long and so hard, and continuing to this day? And I think the simple answer is that first of all, if you go back, and it's really actually very interesting reading. Probably the best insight into the whole thing was the Virginia Ratifying Convention in 1789 in Virginia, when Patrick Henry, the largest slaveholder in the state of Virginia, the guy who said, "Give me liberty or give me death," gave this long speech about how we had to have the Second Amendment in the Constitution so that the state of Virginia would retain the right to have a state militia, because that state militia was the slave patrol, and they had hundreds of thousands of slaves in that state, and all the white folks were scared to death of a slave uprising. And this fear of a slave uprising, kind of seized white America for the first 60, 80 years of American history. And then you go back and you watch, was it W.E.B. Du Bois, Birth of America or Birth of a Nation? And you watch that, and Barbara just dropped off the line. I'm sorry, I was hoping to get your thoughts on what I had to say. But I think that the it's really guilt. I don't know how to describe it beyond that. My guess is, this is, kind of amateur psychoanalysis, but that white people have so badly exploited Native Americans and African Americans for so long, and literally, I think in both cases you could describe these as genocides, that there is a reluctance to acknowledge it, and to a certain extent, men have done the same thing to women over the years. A reluctance to acknowledge it, a reluctance to do anything meaningful about it. I don't know. It's a brilliant question. What have we done? What have people of color done to earn this kind of treatment? There's no good answer. There is no good answer. Jared.
To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here. And please be sure to hit the handy dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.